Hi everyone, this is just part one of my series, basically my testimony of what I've been through and what I'm going through. I just want to start logging and documenting it, and I've been meditating on where to start. I think I'm going to quickly just jump in around 2015 for this one. So this is 2015, yeah? This was the year where I tried mushrooms for the first time, and I can say that I tapped into what you can call true divine energy, higher powers, celestial powers. And honestly, I was shocked after I had my first experience. I couldn't even believe that this had been kept from me, the secret, and that humans could have this experience while on this journey in this life. I was just shocked at the power, what was possible, and what I was opened up to. So then from 2015, at this point now, I'm not making music. I used to make music when I was younger, but I stopped around 2013, 2012, and just went on my own journey. I thought I was meant to do something different in life. So then 2015, I've started taking mushrooms quite a lot. 2016, I'm taking a lot more, having like a lot of journeys. By the end of 2016, I was journeying that much where basically every couple nights, every 3 or 4 nights, I would have a journey from microdoses to 1 gram, 2 gram, 3 grams, 4 grams. It was never more than 3 grams at that point. But also, I'm very sensitive, and I can literally take a microdose and talk to the mushroom spirits, tap into higher realms and higher frequencies on small doses. So by 2015, I've made a connection with the mushroom gods, with the mushroom spirits, and they're teaching me stuff, they're telling me stuff. I'm listening. By 2016, I've basically locked off my old life, my old reality, the way I used to view things, and I'm just listening to the higher powers, to the ancestors, to the mushroom gods, and what they're teaching me. 2016, I'd say I had my first shaman initiation where I went on 2 trips that year, and both times they were like not within this realm. Like looking back, I went to Magaluf and ended up going on my own, and that was an experience where I could literally see through some of the veils on Earth. I could see, don't want to say this, but I could see the reptilian world blended with the human world on top of it, and how it operate. I could just see a lot into different dimensions, and that was quite eye-opening. Then I also went to Amsterdam a couple of weeks later, and also seeing through the veil, seeing the vampire realm, seeing just a lot of hidden stuff blended with Earth, which was quite shocking, but also in plain sight when your eye was open. And I remember coming back, and I think 2016 I must have continued to keep journeying hard, because I remember the end of 2016 I basically just was journeying and then just watching films, and I was going through a lot physically, having rebirths and initiations, but also mainly mentally, spiritually being rebuilt and being taught by the mushroom gods, the higher powers, the most high. So by the end of 2016, I'm really having a transformation. By the start of 2017, literally I can say it was like I was dying, and I felt like, oh shit, I took too many mushrooms. I had no one to talk to. It was just scary because I thought I'd gone too deep. But looking back now, I can see how that was my shamanic initiation. That was the start of me being rebirthed into who I truly am. So at the start of 2017, I literally can say I had my first fight for my life, where I battled for nearly a month, just going through ridiculous frequencies, trying to stabilize myself. So by the start of 2017, because of what I was going through, I actually stopped taking mushrooms for a good few months, just to see what was going on. Would it stabilize? Would it ground? And yes, it did help, but at the same time, it was like it was a weakness as well, because I'd just been in such high frequencies, living in them realms, and then coming back to normal reality and having to deal with it with just the normal way. It was very different to what I was used to, but at the same time, I needed that time to ground myself. Now, within that time, I'm also doing mantra, I'm doing prayers, I'm doing a lot of meditation, a lot of questioning, a lot of reading philosophy, searching, just learning as much as I can about consciousness, and on the journey of evolving my mind, my heart, to try and get to God and learn who God is, what God is. By this point, I feel like I've definitely met the Most High, and I'm being initiated and I'm going through it. And it was very alien to me. No one around me had done it before. And it was scary, but at the same time, it was like I knew this was the path I was meant to be on. Now, as we keep going forward, 2017, there was a time when I was meditating very deep, and I feel like Krishna come through and spoke to me and said, you need to do music. You need to share your gift, what you've got, what you've had your whole life. And I want you to be a voice for me, for the higher realms, for the celestial realms, for the Most High, just to awaken people to what you know, help teach in your music, and also lead them back to me. And at this point, I hadn't made music properly for a good few years. I think I may have made a couple tunes here and there in the time that I said I quit, but I also could have just made nothing, and they were even older songs. But after having this message, it was so clear. Like, it was clear in meditation. I'd already been in the meditation for about an hour before it come through. It was more the feeling and the essence that I got from the message. Now, after that, I literally started writing again, started getting back on my gift, and bang, started releasing songs. This was 2017. And the essence of God was then truly in me. And that is when I can say, Freemason $, the Ancientsoul, it sparked. I knew that was my soul mission. I knew this was the path I'm meant to be on, and I could feel it in every part of my body. So then at that point there, I just started to basically do the work, what I was being told. The first song that I released, which hadn't brought out a song for years, was called Internal Eye. And you can hear and feel the essence of the gods in it, and just what I'm talking about back then. It's even awake now in 2024. It's ahead of its time. And then from then, it was like the music, taking mushrooms again, came back into my reality, because once I'd got grounded to a certain level, I felt like, okay, I can go back to going back into them higher realms and learning stuff, and it'll be okay. And throughout it, by the end of 2017, I'm now making songs, making music videos, putting them out. Quite a lot of people are messaging me, buzzing off it. I've got like a little bit of a buzz going. I've got the city's paying a bit of attention, but I've got a lot of people wanting to come and collab with me and work with me and stuff like this. But this is the deeper aspect. As this is going on the whole time, what you can call the dark forces have also appeared to me in meditation and tried to teach me, show me, and completely steer me off my path. But only walking through them paths and learning firsthand how the demonic realm works, who the devil is, and then learning also how the higher realms work and what God is. I learned quickly what path I need to be on, the light path. And basically, it has been a battle for my soul in the astral plane, in the higher plane, through meditation. When I'd meditate, there'd be a force appearing telling me, I'll give you everything. All you got to do is do this. I can get you a record label, blah, blah, blah. Like, basically trying to coax me. Not so much physically at this point, just spiritually, because I was already deep into meditation. I'd already conquered a lot of my own inner demons through meditation at this point. And it was just, that was eye-opening to see how much the darkness wanted me to take me on a certain path, but also it put more faith in my true mission, my path. So then as it's progressed, I've let people around me, I've basically been open, I've opened up for God's kind of, I felt like God wanted me to be very social and meet people and just let people into my surroundings and collab and all this, and like I followed that path. And after following that for a while, I taught and shared this love with a lot of people. But at the same time, one thing that did happen is that the city burnt me with just basically demons using people to use me and try and affect my happiness, my shine, make me forget who I am, what mission I'm on. And after a while of going through this, like where we are now in 2024, and I will get to that, but within 2017, I was still weren't aware of what was going on deeply, truly. And I don't regret it, because everything I've done, I feel like Krishna has led me since 2017. However, definitely there was a lot of demonic attacks trying to stop me at this point, and I weren't realizing. So like, just underhanded stuff. I should have been smarter and wiser, and more meditation, more mushrooms. I would have seen it a lot clearer. However, I obviously needed to go through it. So at the end of 2017, I've started doing performances. I think I've done like 2 or 3 performances in 2017, and then maybe a couple in 2018, and it was good. It was good vibes. However, I didn't get paid for it. I didn't want to get paid. Like, it is what it is. That's love for the fucking craft. But it made me realise that God said to me, like, we're not doing it on their terms no more. So, like, both the times I performed, people had messaged me and I said, yeah, okay, cool. I went there on their terms. And technically, I realised that it was the devil. It was the devil's terms. So God told me, like, if we're going to do any more gigs or shows, we're going to create the events. We're going to guide it, and people are going to come to our events, our frequencies, and we're going to lift them up. And then, so then after that, I realised, okay, cool. I pulled back. I'd done a really good performance before I said, okay, that's it. And I was happy with that. I was happy with like the reaction, just the energy and all that. But honestly, the spiritual, then 2018, I'd say I fell in love, and that was quite interesting. But I'd say we'll carry on with that. But I'd say spiritually, at this point, like, God was still teaching me a lot. And this is the thing, since having my shamanic initiation and waking up so much 2017, forgetting who I was and then reawakening to the truth, the whole time it's been more important, the spiritual essence of life, the spiritual journey I've been on. I haven't stopped my consciousness awakening since then. So yeah, I have been in the physical realm on some level with making music videos, interacting with people, but ultimately it's always been about the spiritual journey, getting close to God, and just continuing on that path. So I'm going to wrap this up here. That was 2015 to 2018, just a tiny recap, just getting through a few things that I've been through. I didn't really know how to put this in order, how to flow it. So instead I just talk from my heart, and I hope you can relate in any way, or if you want to know anything else, ask some comments. I'll do maybe some more in depth about each thing that I've been through. At the minute, I'm just recapping what I've been through up until this point, just for myself and for the world, the omniverse. I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and the next one will be continuing from 2018 till wherever we get to. I just want to say praise the mushroom gods, and if you ever get the chance to connect with them deeply, do it. Take mushrooms that are not psychedelic daily for health benefits, and also take the ones that humans call psychedelics at a controlled manner, small microdose at the start. Build your connection with it. Don't do it for the ego. Don't do it to say, yeah, I took shrooms with my friends. No, do it on your own, small amounts or big amounts, but connect. Do it with the intention of connecting with God, with the higher essence, and they're a tool that is a fucking beautiful gift that has been given to us. Don't miss out on it. And I just want to say thank the mushroom gods, thank the ancestors, thank all my spirit team and spirit guides that have initiated me on this path, that will keep walking with me, keep protecting my freedom, my life, this journey, the ancient soul movement, and everything. I honour you, Most High God, and I honour the divine spirit team. I love you. Praise the ancestors, praise the source. Thank you for watching this video, and look out for part 2. Love.